Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Remember when Mace came back? Pastor Mace, he came back.
Ooh, Pastor Mace is kind of hard though.
That
Like think about it. You got the cross on, but you got the Yankee fitted on at the same time.
Yeah,
that's super hard. Like,
welcome back.
That was that dude. That was a hard ass song. People didn't like it, but the song was good. I was playing like a couple weeks ago for some reason. I don't know why I was playing it.
Now I want to hear it.
Yeah, it was
we'll have to hear that at some point today.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know.
Shit, you guys. Welcome back to the Unsolicited Culture
Yes,
podcast.
yes.
Back as always. It's your girl, Envy.
Yep, it's your boy Reese.
Yeah.
We are back at Hype Beat Studios.
How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for. I feel like we've been receiving like more and more support. I'm happy about it.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you guys are showing up.
Absolutely.
You're in the comments. You're watching. I've been getting text messages, from friends and fam. Like, yeah, you guys are dope, entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, well, you got something. So, shout out to you guys for all the love and support you've been showing. As always, keep that shit coming.
Yeah, I like it. Thank you. It makes me feel special.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, lets us know we doing our little thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Find it entertaining.
And for people that are just finding us, right? Say you search and you're just looking for something, because this is going to be a searchable episode. If you find us and you don't follow us at Unsolicited Culture on Instagram.
Yep.
Subscribe to our page on YouTube.
Yep.
Listen to us on SoundCloud and follow us.
Yep. And
also listen to us on Spotify. We're available on all these locations, or DSPs as some people call them. Right? So check us out. We have other episodes as well. This is episode 4. Yeah. So check us out.
Before we go too far, y'all know what this shit is right now.
Yes.
This is the pour up. Pull up. Oh, we back.
I don't know why it gets me every time. Always back.
Because I'm ignorant as fuck. That's why.
It always gets me every time.
We are back on the line. What we have for him this time, man?
Once again, it's Corner 103.
Shout out to Corner 103.
Shout out to everybody over at Corner 103.
Yeah.
Thank you for the support. We just did a giveaway with Corner 103 as well. The winner of that was Tajay. At Tajay_ on Instagram, so follow him as well.
Shout out to Tajay.
Well, yeah, shout out to Corner 103 again. Thank you for this, and thank you for the wine that you sent over. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Some of the best that I've ever had. I definitely probably be ordering some very, very soon.
Yeah,
actually.
I can't
Just
lie.
gonna have
Great.
just kind of just to have. I don't even drink wine like that on a regular, but it'd be nice to just kind of be able to pull one of these out.
Yeah, I need to see if they have a Southern Red. Oh my God, I recently
You like
tried.
that sweet shit.
Listen though, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Southern Red it's not. There we go. It's not too sweet. It is sweet, but it's like just right.
Just right.
It's just right. That's my new favorite type of red.
Okay.
So if you guys know any really good Southern Reds, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know where I can get it. Hopefully Corner 103 has one that I can check out.
Yeah, there's a couple different ones that they have. They sent us a select few, but they have a couple different ones as well on the website. So definitely we'll have to get on there. Check out Corner 103 at corner103.com. They also have a location in Sonoma, California. So if you're ever in the area, check out their winery. It's dope.
Yeah, if you're viewing us from Sonoma and you know what's up, make sure you go out there and support Corner 103. All right.
D.
Yo. What's good, man? How we coming? Seems like you have some frustration all over your face. I don't know what's going on here. What's up? What's happening?
Jay-Z.
We back on hold.
I don't like to get into not topical. I don't like to get into current events much. When it comes to our podcast, right?
Sometimes there are things that we just have to address, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. There's things that we have to address. There is some real wild shit going on right now. Let me just read you some of the headlines. All right. Because this is ridiculous, man.
And then tell me, is that like coming up immediately? Is that at the top of your search?
That's the top of my search. My top of my search
at the
is
top
Jay-Z.
of your Google search, right?
Google search.
Okay.
The first thing that I type in is Jay-Z NFL. That's all I type. I didn't type deal. I didn't type anything like that.
Okay.
First headline says Jay-Z helped the NFL banish Colin Kaepernick. That is by The Atlantic. All right. Then I see another one by Vox. I'm not sure of who they are. Says Jay-Z's new NFL partnership and backlash to it explained. That's a good headline, okay? What's the other one that I saw?
Or a somewhat neutral headline.
A neutral
headline.
headline.
Doesn't take any stands or side.
Exactly. There's another one by VSB. That one says Jay-Z got paid to be the NFL's black boyfriend.
Wow. You guys are fucking disrespectful.
Like,
shit.
Where's the other one? Jay-Z sold Fire in Hell and sold Colin Kaepernick out.
Damn.
That's by the Daily News.
That's deep as fuck.
It's just like, and it keeps going and going. Like,
I think there's a lot of different moving pieces here, right? Like, while I don't necessarily understand entirely the partnership and why these two entities are, deciding to come together, why he's deciding to attach his brand to the NFL, just like, I don't know, like, the media is trashing him right now, right?
And even if you're trashing him, or you trash the NFL, or you trash Colin Kaepernick, why are you trashing anybody? Nothing's even fucking happened yet.
Right.
Nothing has been done.
Right.
Nothing has been done. I've seen a little press conference or whatever, like a couple clips. I haven't seen the full video yet because I think they just came out today as we're, right before we got to shoot.
Right.
And, just being a little busy, I haven't been able to get to it. And I'm going to watch them. But we haven't seen anything come from it yet. It was just announced on the 13th, I think. August 13th.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about? The basis of the deal is entertainment for, like, concerts.
Yeah.
I know there's some other things in there about social justice and things like that, and that's where all of this is coming from. But where in here, right? And this is where it may not be, because the thing is, I do support the band. I still don't watch NFL, and I'm not going to watch NFL. But if you also listen to our podcast, you know I love Jay-Z, right? I love Jay. Like, that's my favorite rapper. I don't think there's anybody that can compare to Jay on or off the mic, right? So when it comes to this, I'm very indifferent. I think you kind of said you're indifferent, but I am going to be on Jay's side on this right now. Okay. Because I do have to see how this plays out. Okay. Because I agree with what Kaepernick did 100%. Right. Right? I think there's some things that he could have improved on. I think we're going to get to that. But I just, I'm going to go with Jay right now in this situation. Right. We haven't seen anything. Nothing literally has come from this at all yet. Right? So it's just like, what are we bitching and complaining about? And not one point in here, like Jay said, was about getting Colin Kaepernick a job.
Right. Facts.
Right? Facts. So, and that's my thing. Like, Colin Kaepernick's position on all of this was to bring attention to injustices within the black, brown, and minority communities, and probably poor communities just in general. So,
and I think for me, like, one of the things that we were talking about that speaks the loudest to me, because I know, like, we had a conversation before, and you said like, I'm not necessarily. What else? Like, what else are we doing out here, Kaepernick? Yeah. Like, what else, are we supposed to, outside of that stance? I think that stands out loudest to me because he's taken a stance on that and he hasn't swayed from it, right? Yeah. And I know that, you might feel like there's nothing else happening now. What's your action plan after this? What are we supposed to be doing to support this movement? What are you doing to support this movement? Where's the visibility? But I think that speaks the loudest, and I guess for me, I don't really have a full understanding of now why we're deciding to partner with an organization that has no understanding for our injustices.
And it seems very hypocritical, I think, on Jay's side, because he was one of those people that were, you know, telling Rihanna or telling Travis Scott, you know, not to, you know, perform, you know, at the Super Bowl and things like that throughout this time, and probably a big voice in that situation for a lot of people and other decisions that we never heard about. I did see something come out saying that the reason Jay talked to Travis was because it wasn't about the Colin Kaepernick situation. It was because of how big of a year it was for him as Travis Scott, for him to like perform a few songs behind Maroon 5 who didn't do a damn thing last year. Right? So that was what supposedly came out, more of a big business move, which would make sense, right? And I agree with 100%. I think he should have been the headliner. Should have been Maroon 5. They haven't had a fucking record in like past 2-3 years, to my knowledge. Right? So yeah, but I
think I take, obviously, because of lack of understanding, I lean more towards, you know, Kaepernick's side, but I also don't want the media to play any part in trying to spin Jay against this community.
Yeah.
If that's what's being done.
Yeah.
Just by the, you know, some of the headlines that pop up immediately on top of the Google search, like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
And this is like where like certain things where
the NFL's boyfriend.
Black boyfriend, not just boyfriend, black boyfriend.
I didn't want to say that, but shit, yeah.
You know, and it's just like, how do you write this? Like, where in this is, like, does this even make sense? What part of the conversation is this? Like, and that's where, like, that clickbait stuff comes in and just, like, you know what I mean? And it makes you want to look at, like, certain people that speak out against the media, such as, you know, our current, you know, president, right? He says certain things, right? About the media, and then I look at this shit, I'm like, shit, I agree with this motherfucker. But it's, you know what I mean? It's
outside
just like,
of like some of the outlandish things that he obviously does, like, is there some truth scattered in there somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I don't understand that move, but don't try to turn Jay against our community.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and I think one of the things...
Or turn our community against Jay. Don't do it.
Or any community, or against Kaepernick. Right? And I think the biggest thing, like, the way Kaepernick is going about it, the way that I'm viewing it, the way Kaepernick is going about it is, hey, I am going to sacrifice myself and what I do for this cause. Right? There are other players in the NFL that have sacrificed themselves as well. Majority have not. Right? So what Jay, I think, is going in and doing is taking up for the people that still
is he
want
sacrificing
to play
himself in a way? Because there's a lot of people, like including myself, who may not understand this move. We taking the stands to ban the NFL. They're not having any understanding for our injustices. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this.
Is he sacrificing himself by going in to kind of bring things together?
And I think he is. Yes. To your point, yes. I think Jay is sacrificing himself because he knew what this could be. Right? But Jay said in his lyrics before, right? I know how to move in a room full of vultures. The industry is shady and need to be taken over. Jay said that. Right? So... And we haven't seen anything from Jay to say that he's going to do anything different than he has done before. You know what I mean? Like,
there's been a certain standard of, a certain level of quality that Jay-Z has always produced.
Exactly.
Right?
A certain level of quality that he's done from a product standpoint. Right? I think Douce is the best cognac that I've ever had.
Agreed.
I think Tidal is the best streaming service that is available. I don't think it is out to the masses because of the price on it, which I understand.
Understood.
Right? I understand that because it is a very expensive app to have. But I love Tidal.
So why should we doubt him now?
But that's from a product standpoint. Also, he's given us the ability to see certain things and understand certain things. You know, not just us in our community, but a community as a whole, you know, as in the world, right? He's put out multiple documentaries, right? About certain things and injustices, such as the Khalif Browder documentary, which is
a great fucking documentary, bro.
Man, it had me in my feelings.
It's
for
heartbreaking, but Oh man.
I was in a dark place for a week. I've never had anything hit me like that.
Yo.
Like that When They See Us that Ava DuVernay did was crazy.
That was crazy, but the Khalif
Browder story was something else.
Yeah.
Right? And then he just had the Free Meek documentary that came out that he was a part of as well, which also a really good documentary. That's on Amazon Prime, Khalif Browder on Netflix. Check them both out if you haven't seen it. Also check out When They See Us as well. Amazing documentaries or stories, whatever you want to call them. Just amazing visuals that teach us a lot. But, you know, he's done those types of things for both sides, outside, and then music from a product standpoint as well. So he's able to do that as well as that. So that's what that partnership is with the NFL, it seems to be.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Now, I just want to give it an opportunity, I guess. I'm not going to watch regardless. Because, and I know probably my little view is not going to give it a damn anyway. That, you know, whatever. Right? I'm still going to support the ban on the NFL. I don't buy any products. I don't watch it. I don't even Google search it. Well, I guess I just did. But those types of things, I won't. Right? I do want to see what he does. Do I think I will ever go back to the NFL? No, I've realized that sports aren't a big part of my life anymore anyway, so there's no need for me to go back anyway. Maybe just a Super Bowl. Right? If every once in a while. So, I use it as like a family gathering type of thing, or like friends gathering. It's not really from like, oh, I gotta watch football.
I have to, right.
So, but I think we just need to give it an opportunity, see how it plays out and things like that. So that's where I think he is on the chopping block.
Gotcha.
Right, but I think he's earned the right to actually be able to do what he's doing.
Okay, so give it a chance.
I'm
not gonna, be closed-minded to the idea of him helping, move the NFL forward. And if that's what he ends up doing, then shout out to you, Jay.
Yeah.
Again, I don't understand, why, he decided to make that move, but I am going to be open-minded to the idea of him moving the NFL forward, helping them progress, and just helping them see, like, us, what we go through.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I think it's a big thing.
It is. It's huge. It's a huge move.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing about it is, like, if we really wanted to make change in the league, we can make change in the league.
We can.
You said we can?
We can. No. Yes, we can. You know how, right?
How?
We can create another league. Right?
That's how I look at it.
Can we not? Don't we have some phenomenal fucking players in the field right now?
Some? You said some players?
Well, what you want to say then? What you trying to say?
80 to 90% of the players? Is that what we're talking about?
Okay.
That seems more like basketball, so let me more so go around the numbers of like 77.
Okay.
For football, maybe.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
If we left the NFL, if we left the NFL, watching NFL would be like watching a Madden game of like players all at the 77 overall. Like their statistics are 77 overall.
Yeah.
That literally is what the NFL is.
Shit, damn, son, where'd you get that?
Who's Aaron Rodgers want to throw the football to? You can be the best quarterback all the fuck you want. Who you gonna throw the football to?
I really don't know.
Who Tom Brady gonna throw the football to?
Damn, Tom, that's my team too. But I really don't know. You may ruffle some feathers there, but you may also be fucking right. So why aren't we making those moves? That's
I don't
question.
understand
Why are we
it.
making those moves?
Why don't we understand the power that we have?
Shit.
Like this turns into a lot of other things though. Like this turns into the Rich Paul thing that just happened, and the NCAA trying to ban him from working with players that were trying to figure out if it was worth it to go to the league or not, right? Before it was just solidifying that they're doing it, right? It goes to that. It goes to like how they shot down LeVar Ball's opportunity to create a league, and he was interested in doing it for players, so they didn't have to go to high school. They could just go to a league here and play, and then get drafted in the NBA. Why do our top prospects from high school, basketball wise, football wise, any sport? Why do we go to HBCUs? Why don't we go to Kentucky and waste our time there? Why don't we go to HBCUs?
Right.
Why don't we do that and flip the whole game? It's still the NCAA.
Right.
If you flip the game on them, they can't do what they do to us.
Fuck.
That's why I really love the Big Three and what Ice Cube is doing.
Yeah.
I watch it from time to time when I can. I really want to go out and support, right? I want to go see a game. And it's dope because they're giving players second chances.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's dope to see these players that, instead of having to go to the D League and feel like they're less of themselves, they can play against NBA quality talent.
Yeah.
Let me not say NBA quality talent, but these are existing NBA players that can no longer probably, play with freaking, LeBron. Well, not LeBron because he's on the older side, but playing with like Steph Curry. Shout out to King James.
Yeah.
But play with Steph Curry, who's
Yeah.
running around, 57 screens on one play and, trying to catch up and follow up with him.
Yeah,
it's dope to see this.
Even Snoop's League. The
the
youth
little
league
kids
that
football
he's
league.
been doing that for a while,
Yeah.
and a lot of those players have gone on to to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's there, right? There's elements of it out there, but I don't see the big moves happening.
And that's the thing. It's like making the big move,
How do we
making
do
that big. It's not even making a big move. There's a lot of big moves. Like signing to Duke is big.
True.
You know what I mean? Signing to Kansas is big.
Yeah.
Signing to Texas A&M for football is big.
True.
Signing to LSU for football or any sport really is big,
Yeah.
right? But making that impactful move, something
There you
that
go.
makes a stance.
Yeah.
Like,
Something that
like
really changes the fucking game.
they be like, why did he do that?
Right.
And then you're going to be, first off, you're going to end up in the NCAA tournament anyway, and they're going to see you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know how many players literally out of the league that are coming out of like D2, not D2 schools, but like D1 AA or, players that aren't, considered like some of the best players in the world or playing for the best teams in the world. And they come out and they come in the NBA and are the best. One of the best players in the NBA went to Davidson. Where's Davidson?
Where is that?
It's in North Carolina. But nobody knows, right?
Okay.
But he went to a school called Davidson. That is Steph Curry. I can't remember what round they went to in the playoff, in the March Madness tournament. I think it might have been like Sweet 16 or Elite 8 the year that he played. But nobody played for Davidson ever before that.
Gotcha.
That's a big move, but he also wasn't a highly scouted player, right?
Right.
But those are the types of things where we can act, like the power is in all of your hands. Athletes, the power is in your hands. The power is definitely not in any of these coaches, in any of these team owners, in any of these, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
It's not in their hands. You are the reason that any of the money is coming in.
Facts. When you break it down and get it back to the very basics, that's exactly why. But why aren't more athletes acknowledging that, understanding that, seeing that?
I would love to hear somebody explain to me that.
Yeah, and then
'Cause
we
I don't
open
understand
it up to, the
'Cause
listeners.
Especially, real quick.
What do you guys think?
Absolutely. Definitely let us know what you think. But think about this, right? If the NCAA ain't paying you anyway, why wouldn't you go to a HBCU school? You're not getting paid anyway.
Recognition for that school? More recognition for that school? I don't
You're
know.
not getting paid anyway.
I don't know.
That don't even make sense to me. I just thought about that. That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Let us know.
I'm actually kind of mad about it now.
Make sure you drop a comment. Hit us in the DMs. Let us know how you feel about this.
Like, I'm actually really mad right now. That doesn't even...
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. And I don't know how we can get to a point where we're acknowledging the power that we have. We're understanding it. Will we get there?
And that's
think
just
so?
sports.
That's just sports. Will we get there? I think I've said this to you before. I'm not sure if I will. Oh man, I hope you guys don't dislike it. I don't know if I will see that in my lifetime. Us getting to a point where we understand how much power.
value.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, the good thing about it is there might be a possibility just because of the way technology and the way information moves now. You know
Right.
how it's like,
Yeah.
time moves a lot faster. Like a year is like 5 years in like technology, something weird like
Right.
that type of stuff. So there's a possibility.
Right.
Do I think
I'm
so?
sure
I'm
there
not
is.
sure.
I'm not
because
sure. If I, in my lifetime, if we will, now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people out there who understand it, right?
Mhm.
I'm not saying nobody does.
Yeah.
There's a ton of people out there that understand it, but
Yeah.
that's not enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's like this. It's like Drake.
Here we go.
Biggest artist in the world right now. Over the past. Give me another one. He's bigger than Taylor Swift. He's bigger than Adele.
Ooh.
And these are international, like, well, she's definitely international. Adele, she's from, I think, London or somewhere in the UK.
In the world? Drake, biggest in the world?
Give me another one. I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm trying to think of who else.
Madonna? I mean, even
No.
current?
Current.
Okay, alright.
Even, he's bigger than Madonna.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think there's anybody bigger than him.
You stumped me right now.
I think he may be the biggest. Let me not jump out the window and somebody throw somebody out there and I forget.
Right.
I don't know. Because I know Ariana Grande's huge, whatever it may be. That's the only other person I'm thinking of.
Okay, pretty
But
huge.
He's one of the biggest.
Paused.
Right? Paused. Yeah, pause that. And I emphasize the biggest. Biggest. Huge. Huge.
Yo.
So, Drake is the biggest artist in the world, right? Drake, I believe, is signed to 2 record labels now.
I don't think he's with Cash Money anymore.
He's no longer. So he's still with Universal then, I'm guessing.
I think so.
Okay? Or wherever he is, right? I know he has his own, I think not Word on Road, what's his name? He got a new joint out that he just opened. I can't remember. I think that's what Care Package came out on, was his record label alone.
Not OVO?
I don't think OVO is, I don't know what it is. He got another one.
Okay.
I think I heard. But just imagine, right? If Drake literally said, I got this music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got this music and it's on, Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on Tidal, it's on, but it's all being, distributed by Universal, right? Or whatever record label it's being distributed by. If he said, fuck all that, done all his contract obligations, everything like that, and that's out the way, Drake opens up a WordPress website. Drake album coming 2020. He puts it up on the website, sells it for $10. Right? This is just basic. He could sell it for $10. Okay. That's just because that's what they sell it for on iTunes or whatever it may be.
Right.
Sells it for $10. Instead of getting, and Drake's probably getting a good cut.
Right.
Instead of getting maybe $4 to $5, now. Instead of getting maybe $4 to $5 off of his albums, he could get 10. Any producer, regardless of what their situation is going to give Drake a beat for free. Period.
Yeah.
He could get the same quality music.
Because that producer knows what Drake's gonna do for that record.
Exactly. Now just imagine if Drake was to cut off all that shit that he has going on in the background and all those middlemen. What that would change in the game.
See, yes. Just imagine it. Right? But why isn't it being done? For me, I just feel like...
That's where it gets scary though for me.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm gonna go. Some relationships and some ties are more valuable than anything else. Like, some relationships and ties are just way more valuable than others. You don't just pull all of your music from every streaming platform and do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You maybe you can eventually work your way there, maybe, but even then,
don't come for me, okay? I'm actually getting really uncomfortable in this conversation. Don't come for me.
Even then, I think I want to say a lot of things that I just won't say. I just feel like Drake knows, this industry, and even if he wanted to, I'm not sure that he'd be able to. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
I felt like you have contracts, you have business.
What if all the contract obligations were up?
Nah, in a perfect world, maybe, yeah. If all of his contract obligations were up, and he can clearly afford to be his own.
Does Drake own his publishing?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope so.
Damn.
I hope so.
That's a catalog, bro.
If Sierra does, then fuck. No. Oh, ooh, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh shit! You foul.
I'm just saying, bro.
Well, Michael Jackson owns the Beatles publishing, so.
That was a good move right there. That was a great move right there.
What?
And
I think he owns like almost like half of Sony's catalog just in general though.
as big as Drake is, I would surely hope that he owns his own publishing. Shit, I got in my fucking Uber today, and there was an Indian guy, and I mean Indian guy. That was
what does an Indian guy mean? There was a lot of emphasis on Indian.
You know,
like black Indian, like how we don't know that we just needed to say Native American Indian, that type of dude, or like okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was from somewhere else.
Oh, okay, not from here. He wasn't native to the land.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And he was bumping Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think maybe
he's definitely the biggest artist in the world. Then period.
He's the hugest artist.
If he's getting banged in Mumbai, pause. If his music is getting banged in Mumbai, if his music is getting banged in Mumbai, oh, he's the biggest artist in the world. It's like 8 billion people just there alone. Exactly. Not really 8 billion. I think it's like 1 billion people though.
He's one of the biggest artists in the world.
So
I think I really just wanted to say that shit. People everywhere are playing Drake.
Drake's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know how I feel about Uber though. Like I'm really getting tired of Uber.
Why?
And I need it because I don't drive.
Why?
Because they're white. No, but it's just. Oh my god, man! Like I just have been having like the worst Uber drivers.
Uber can be a lot in LA.
I got in the Uber one day. I got in the Uber. It's not like I was in my house and he texted me like, "Are you ready?" Mm-hmm. I got in the Uber, D.
You closed the door.
This man looked. I closed the door.
Mm-hmm.
This man looked in the rear view mirror and said, "Are you ready?" Mm-hmm. What are you? I'm in the car. Let's go. What are we talking about?
Right.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking
Drive.
about? Yeah.
Like, why are we having this conversation?
Yeah, that's that dumb shit.
Like, just say hello.
Right.
Are you Maurice?
Well, did you look like you forgot something to play the devil's advocate here? Did you look like you were not ready, like you were unprepared for this ride? Maybe you said you put your seatbelt, right? Did you put your seatbelt on?
I don't put my seatbelt on.
See, that might be his way of, like, being passive.
Everybody
aggressive.
Click it or ticket.
Right. And saying, hey, put your motherfucking seatbelt on. Maybe that's what he really wanted to say. But he couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I would have one started his ass.
Hell yeah. Like, don't tell me to put my seatbelt on, nigga. I'm a grown motherfucker. But, you know.
I don't know what I had. Probably didn't, because I barely put it on sometimes. But sometimes they do look at me crazy like, nigga, put your seatbelt on.
Right. Because I got that the other day, too. Like, I'm in the car. And the Uber driver looks back and says, ready to go? And yeah, like, what else?
Yeah, they're saying, like, ready to go, like they about to kidnap me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we going on a roller coaster. Like, you about to drive 80,000 miles per hour or something like that. And I'm not going to be able to understand or control myself in this ride.
Yo,
like, that's what it sounds like. Are you ready? No, I'm not ready now. Give me cancel.
Oh, my God. Do you have good Uber etiquette?
No.
No?
I don't talk. I get in with my headphones on.
Really? That's rude as fuck, bro.
Hi.
That's rude. You get in with headphones on?
Hi. I speak. I say hi. Like, literally, this lady today, okay? This lady today, I'm going to get my hair cut or whatever. Okay. And she's like, she gets, I get in the car and she starts talking, and it's like, it's the weekend. And I'm like, yeah, it's the weekend. And she's like, TGIF. I'm like literally, this is what she's saying to me. Like, trying to spark conversation. And I'm like, oh, yeah, do you have any plans? Like, no, and I don't care. And she's like, no, I don't have any plans. I'm just going to today. I'm going to make some money. Then I'm going to go home and I'm going to do this with my kids. Then I'm going to go out to dinner with a girlfriend. You have plans then. What are we talking like? Yeah, you just wanted somebody to have a conversation with you. And then I looked at her Uber description, right? Just looking at it, like looking at the comments that people made. And people's like, she's a really good talker. I'm like, damn it. Somebody gave her this comment, so now she got to pipe it up. She might be in a bad mood, but since the comment is where it's at, she got to pipe it up. And I'm not bullshitting. I will show y'all exactly what it says. It says good conversationalist or something like that.
That's not it. Some people can't do that shit. Some people can't do Uber without talking you to fucking death. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want to cover the basics. I feel like you and I, we've agreed on this transaction. You're going to take me to where I need to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in, say my name, where I'm going. That's it. We've covered the bases. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to fucking talk to you. Occasionally, when people have something to say, and there's just like an organic conversation, I'm gonna talk. But I'm just not gonna shoot the shit with you for no reason.
Yeah.
How you doing? What are your plans? Don't fucking worry. I just came for a ride.
Yeah.
But some people can't do that shit without talking you to death.
It was ridiculous. And this morning I was like pretty busy. I was like, man, all right, I gotta send people money. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta get here on time. You want to drive slow, so I'm not gonna get to my appointment on time.
Right.
So I'm just like already irked and just irritated. And me, I'm a Uber 1-star or 5-star type of guy. There's nothing in between.
Okay.
If you piss me
I can
off,
feel that shit.
You piss me off, 1.
Yeah.
If I fuck with you, 5. Or if you don't say a damn thing to me and get me where I gotta go safe, so 5.
Oh, I have a question. Oh, this nigga got me one day. All right, he blew the fuck out of me. So he's dropping me off at the station.
Pause.
You know. Fuck, man. So listen, man. He's dropping me off at the station, right? I take public transportation to get around in LA. It's just more convenient for me, my lifestyle. So he dropped me off at the station, and is it wrong to ask them, like, all right, so I know Uber here, sometimes you have certain drop-off, pick-up areas where you can go. Sometimes, you know, you have drivers that don't want to drop you off in a red, what have you. So pretty much, he wanted, I'm late, and maybe it was my fault, but I'm pushing it on time. So I'm like, hey, can you just drop me off on the street? I'll jump out. That's easier, quicker for me. I'll go from there.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I can't turn right there. I was like, I get a ride here every day, bro. Like, it's just right. It's cool. Just let me jump out. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna have to go in. Like, this nigga didn't want to drop me off on the street. He wanted to go into the parking lot to the actual Uber drop off, pick up, you know, location and do all that stupid shit. And in return, it made me late, and I wouldn't start that motherfucker.
I would too.
Like, is that wrong?
Let me out. I'm now you're holding me hostage.
Hey, that's what I feel like. I feel like if I actually
that's extreme. I know it is. But.
No, because that's exactly where I went. Like, how are you not gonna let me the fuck out where I want to be out? Like, let out.
Yeah.
Is it wrong of me to want to be let out? I understand, like, he's trying to avoid a parking violation. Okay, yeah, I get that, but
you're not parking.
You're not parking. There were no cops in sight. I wouldn't have stayed long enough for them to write a ticket, bro. Yeah. I'm out. I'm out of the ride. Like, let me out.
Yeah.
So I feel like he was kind of being a dick. You know what I'm saying? No, I want to start him. Hey, it's easy out here.
Yeah, it's something about Uber, man. Like, out here, it's a little weird. Finally, Uber did give me a little discount, like, after, like, the longest. Like, I'm almost a diamond member. Like, if I don't have discounts on the regular, my G, you know how many miles you know how much money I spent with Uber?
First of all, I'm mad that they just now came out with a rewards program. I'm mad. Like, maybe I got a notification maybe about a month and a half ago, that I'm eligible for Uber rewards.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I can be this platinum and diamond member and all that shit right there.
Diamond.
Why y'all I've been spending so much money out here on Uber.
Yeah,
shit.
It's some bullshit.
I should be fucking titanium by now.
Exactly.
Fuck.
I should be gold, platinum, and brown.
All of them shits. You know what I'm saying? I need free rides for a month, Uber.
Yeah.
Y'all need to step it up.
Give me Ruby
little
level.
shitty ass rewards.
And
I need something more.
And you know what's crazy too? Because I said I'm like a 1 or 5 type of Uber guy, right? When it comes to stars. But I'm the type of motherfucker on a plane though. Like, if I'm on a plane, just get me there and you get a 5. God damn it.
Oh,
the fucking
I can't complain about that.
The pilot could come back and spit in my face.
Right.
Did we get there though?
Yeah, I ain't fucking with the
like,
pilot.
For real, like
the plane, I ain't fucking with the pilot. But the passengers, bro. Flying home, I just went home 2 weeks ago. Flying home.
Yeah.
Well, actually flying back into LAX.
Okay.
I shut this dude all the way down. Had my skate park in Tampa jacket on. I was repping, right? Okay. And I'm not gonna say for whatever reason, you know, I was shown favor and I got an upgrade, you know, for no reason or whatever. So I'm sitting.
What type of upgrade? you gonna shout it out? What's up? Who you flying with?
Well, who was I with? I was on, damn, Damn, I think it was United. No,
Shout
Delta. I was on Delta.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you got an upgrade on Delta?
On Delta. I was on Delta.
What they upgrade you to, D?
They upgraded
Give
me
us the information.
I don't really, it was Comfort Plus or something like that.
Oh, you got the one with the little cushy neck thing?
Whatever, yeah, whatever.
They give you a
that
blanket?
shit is. Yes. We got blankets.
Oh, you got a blanket
We got
too,
blankets.
D.
Yeah. Anyways.
D, this is a big deal. You got Comfort Plus. You better stop playing this down. This is a big deal.
It wasn't really
Oh, man.
It wasn't really.
They got TVs in the seat for you in the back.
They got everybody.
You gotta pay for the locker in the back. It's like Soul Plane.
Yo, you're stupid.
They're making you share napkins in the back.
No.
You got Comfort Plus.
No.
D.
No, come on, it was alright. So, listen,
Shout
the
out
real
Delta.
fucking upgrade was putting my black ass in first class. Shit.
Hey.
That's what you really should put me in.
Hey,
Anyway,
hey.
sitting next to these, in between just these two.
Hold on, you're a middle seat person?
They middle seat me.
You
In
don't pick
between-
your seat?
No. You know,
What's wrong with you?
Hey, it was an upgrade. You can't be choosy.
Oh, in that situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't be choosy. So they sit me in between these two, just like, I don't know, I think they were tech guys. Honestly,
Okay.
I think they were both flying out to LA for some type of convention or something,
Okay.
right? So nothing like me. One of the guys, I guess he tries to, I don't know what people's intentions are, but maybe to just like lighten the mood, make conversation, whatever, make it a more comfortable ride. He starts trying to spark a conversation. Oh, you skate? I noticed your jacket. You know, you said you're from Tampa. Trying to, get my story.
I would like to assume this is a white man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. And I left it at yes. With everything that he said to me, that's all I said to him. He asked me a couple of questions.
Now that's foul.
And I closed-ended the fuck
On a plane though,
out of that answer.
Cause you sitting next to that motherfucker
For 4 hours.
4 hours.
And that's how I'm coming. I don't want to talk to you, bro.
See, the Uber's like 30 minutes. I could be like, all right, I ain't got to talk.
Don't
to
try
that
to
man.
force this conversation with you, though.
Damn.
What do we have to talk? What were we gonna talk about?
Even if you did skate, right?
Do you, nigga? It don't look like you do.
But what if he was a producer of like skate videos? What if he owned Supreme?
Okay.
He was ready to do a
And
deal.
I still don't want to have a conversation with you in this moment. I just want to ride. I want to relax, enjoy my my plane ride.
Okay.
Pray,
We got you.
put good vibes out
I
there.
got you.
Hope the fucking pilot wasn't. Did you see the viral video of the stewardess that was drunk on the plane?
No,
I don't have
I
any
see it.
details. There was recently a video that went viral.
Okay.
It may have been United. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Probably United.
Maybe a United airline and
American and Delta are godly. It's probably United.
shit. You gonna fuck up if it was if it was American, because it could have been American too.
There's always one out of the bunch. Okay. She's fired now.
She's definitely fired, and she's.
Okay.
I want to say she has she's facing a felony charge, if I'm not mistaken.
I think there's a lot of things up there. Like if anything happens in the air, it's
Yeah,
like a felony.
pretty much. Placing passengers' lives in danger, but she was lit. She was drunk
Damn.
as a fucking skunk. They had video of her, and like the passengers had to put her in her seat. Put her in her seat and lock her in pretty much. Like she was
Damn.
drunk. They said she was stumbling up and down the aisle. Like
At least it ain't Denzel and what was that movie? He was doing coke, fucking prostitutes.
yo, as long as my pilot
Drinking.
ain't coming like that, please don't ever come like that on my flight, please, Jesus. No, nah, don't ever come like that on my flight.
Damn, I didn't see that. I did see the one video that just came out where I guess it was a couple. They were coming from Vegas or something like that, and it was this lady, and she just kept yelling at her husband or boyfriend or whatever. She started fighting them and stuff like that on the plane, and they're like, "Man, that's a felony." She's like, "I don't give a fuck."
She was from Florida.
Yeah, it was wild. Nah, they was from New York.
For real?
Yeah, because it was like a Spanish chick. She
Alright.
kept saying the N word, so I knew it was like.
Alright.
I knew it was.
And you better believe her.
Yeah.
She don't give a fuck
She
about
didn't give a
that
fuck.
felony charge.
Bitch, I got 2 already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, she had an issue. She had to press that issue.
Are-
She didn't care what she was.
didn't give a fuck. Are you a
What's up?
scared flyer?
I would like to say no,
Okay.
but I realized, like, even in like the recent trip that I just had, for some reason I had so much anxiety about this 4-hour fucking ride over to Florida.
Yeah.
Not like I've never taken it before or anything. I don't know why. I just had so much anxiety about taking this being on the plane that long.
Yeah.
So sometimes, Sometimes.
Yeah. See, like somebody asked me the other day, like, why don't you get scared when turbulence happens? I was like, 'cause motherfucker, I ain't got no control over it. Right? You know what I'm saying? And I just don't have no control. Like that's like, don't get me wrong, I'm very anxious on a plane.
Right.
But I can't consider myself scared anymore.
Yeah.
Because like I've done it so much, one, and then it's just like I don't have any control, so it's kind of just letting go, like.
Right.
You know, and it's just like if I get there, I get there.
Right.
You know, and that's just how I look at it. Now, with you, since you cut that guy off, were those two guys friends?
Those two guys had a conversation.
They were talking over you the whole time?
Not the whole time, mind you. And then I kind of feel bad after the fact because the dude that I was really short with, I kind of fell asleep on his goddamn shoulder. I'm tired of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm nodding off like to the side, like this right here. Kept feeling this right here. At one point, I woke up and I was on the nigga's shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So I felt bad while the song was going on. Like, damn, I cut you off hard, bro. And now you was just my pillow. You see how life spins things around?
You know what I call that?
What?
Black excellence.
You know what he called me? A bitch. I don't really care though. I don't really
That's
care.
Hilarious.
But yeah, they were friends. They had a whole conversation. I told you, I think they were tech guys. They were going to some convention or something.
All right, I didn't know that. I caught that, but I didn't remember. Like, I didn't know if they just kind of knew each other. But I don't know. I'm a window guy too, though, on a plane. Like, I gotta be on the window because in case I fall asleep, I can put my head on that.
Yep.
Right? Because I don't like those neck pillows. I got a little, like, I know y'all can see I don't really have a neck. It's not much neck there. Right? So those pillows, like when I put the pillows on, they like up here, like and shit. Like I can't really wear those, and it don't work. So I put my head on the window.
Yeah.
So that's basically how I fly. But I can't do like if they were to try to upgrade me and say you get in the middle seat. I'm like, first off, I'm too big to be in the middle seat.
First off.
Yeah. First off, I'm too big to sit in the middle. Like I need window. Side. But yeah, and I like Delta. I really like Delta. I flew Delta to like Cincinnati. Really, really nice. But I use American a lot.
I think I prefer American over Delta.
American got this leg room on another level, man. I'd be comfortable as hell.
I prefer American. I'm not really all the way good with United. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
y'all kind of some fuck shit. Delta's okay, cool. We're never doing Spirit and Frontier, okay?
Yo,
We're not doing that shit no more.
Look, I gotta go home. I was supposed to go home I'm going home in September. You just reminded me about something, but I gotta go home in September, and I gotta get flights, right? And with that, I was looking. I'm like, damn, these Spirit flights. Cheap.
Shit, they be calling your name.
It was like $100 cheaper than what I was about to pay. I'm like,
right?
Get home.
Hell no, nigga.
Man, if I get on this plane and this,
you'll be.
You know what I mean? You're gonna have a seizure on that bitch. I thought about it. I was like, man, I can't do it though. I gotta do American.
We got to, bro. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Spirit, Frontier, those have been some of the scariest flights. And hey, we can debate. We can argue. Yeah. I don't know what your experience has been, but god damn, I can't do it.
Yeah, I know people that do fly Spirit. You know what I mean? I guess are comfortable with it.
And those people say that, I don't know what y'all talking about. You know, I don't have any issues.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good enough.
Yeah, so, I don't know. It is what it is. Yo, so I just want to introduce like a new a new segment, I guess, because we don't have really a segment right now.
Okay.
I was thinking about this because I always have like these random ass thoughts and random ass questions, right?
What kind of segment is this gonna be now?
It's just a question, I just want to see where people's heads are at, see what they think, how they feel, right? It's more so for our listeners.
All right.
Right, and our viewers, our subscribers. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys. Please participate. We would love to hear what you guys have to say.
Tell your friends.
So I want to call it like question of the day, question of the week, something like that, right? Okay. And I like question of the week. It gives you time to kind of think about it, go over it, and just, kind of understand it, maybe understand where I'm coming from.
We can do that.
So I was thinking earlier, we were just having a conversation about so basically I picked up the final call last night at Jadena's album listening party, right? Oh, we didn't even shout that. That's a flex.
Shout out, really quick. That was a really dope experience. Just on the whim, we hadn't planned to go there. We just ran into the event. Jadena had a live listening for his album 85 to Africa.
85 to Africa, yes.
And it was fire, man. I'm not huge on Jadena and the music, but I will say that project front to back was fire.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That was one of the best projects that I heard so far. It definitely is an amazing album live. I do have to wait so I can hear it through speakers, headphones, things like that, because I don't know if it'll translate all the way through that.
Yeah.
But I know live, that is an amazing album.
Shout out to Hot and Cool. That was my first time being there.
Yeah, shout out to Jadena, shout out to Hot and Cool Cafe, and shout out to Lamar Park. It was beautiful last night. If you know what I'm talking about, it was beautiful.
Yeah, good
It was
vibes.
a beautiful sight, beautiful people.
Definitely.
And it was an amazing environment to see those people all in one, and we just had a great time. Everybody's dancing, nobody's in there mean mugging, nothing like that.
It was all love.
No liquor involved, none of that. We all just had a good time.
Damn.
No liquor.
I'm just now realizing, there was no alcohol being served.
No weed was being smoked.
Nothing. It was just love. People celebrating each other and enjoying each other's company and just vibing. Damn. Yeah,
it was a dope. And I'm sorry for we didn't get to the actual question. We got sidetracked, but that deserves a sidetrack. That deserves a shout out. But the question that I had, so last night I bought the Final Call. If you're not familiar with the Final Call, it's a Nation of Islam paper, so we can direct our own media. But on the back of it, there's an ad for Louis Farrakhan, and basically on there it says, now available on MP3, CD, and DVD, right? And to me, that was the funniest thing ever.
Right.
Because I'm like, yo, can you get the word on the internet?
And that's the question.
That's the question. Is it okay?
Can you receive the word? And when we say the word, however you like to refer to, church, however you get
your sermon, if you listen to this podcast probably right now, you know what the word is.
Okay.
Right?
We're just gonna assume that you do.
If you know the word, right, or if you've been to church, what the pastor, what the bishop, what the priest, whatever they're going to say, whatever they get up there and say, that's what we consider the word.
Right.
Right. Whatever their lecture, I would say, is today, or whatever scripture they're reading today, or whatever they're going over, I would consider that the word.
Can you get the word at home?
Not at home. Can you get the word on the internet? With an S, on internet.
On the internet.
Can you get the word on the internet? Because me personally, I don't even want to get into it. Maybe we'll answer it.
We'll answer it after the fact, because I think that's pretty interesting. And I don't know if we have the same.
You know what we should do? We should do a live
perspective on that. We should do it.
We should do a live with it. I'm playing it out because we didn't really think about it because we don't do segments that much. We just kind of talk about certain things.
So this is on the cuff, however you say it.
Yeah, this
off
is
the top.
Yeah, off the top.
Can you get the word online?
Yeah. Can you get the word on the internet?
The internet. Sorry, I forgot that.
Can you get the word on the internet?
Internet.
And I know a lot of people do. I know people that watch it, and I consider this as well TV, right? I would say TV is put in this as well. I remember so many mornings in my childhood.
Mm-hmm. You watch Creflo Dollar?
I don't know what the dude's name, but it was 3 a.m., something like that, and that guy would, wake you up screaming, yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Yes, that guy. Like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning.
Sometimes for me, it was because I had been watching BET Uncut that night, right?
Ooh.
And so in the morning, I just wake up to it.
Ooh, I like that. That's smart. I like that. I see you.
But it reached out. I needed that.
Magic City at night.
Boom.
You know what I mean? Church in the morning.
There you go.
Me? I got you. So
works for me.
Is it okay to get the word? Can you get your word on the internet? Can you get the word on the internet? Like to me, we'll get into it, but you know, I'm just thinking of like the TV. Like, how does that like? Yeah. So we'll see. We'll figure it out.
I think maybe we should bring somebody in on the next episode to answer that question and to just be a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know anybody. You know anybody that's like super like religious or religified? He said, "Why you motherfuckers get so religified right now?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Remember on Boys in the Hood? He said, "Why y'all get so motherfucking religified right now?"
Hate you, man.
Shit was
God damn. So yeah, let us know.
Let us know how you
feel. Send us your comments. We're gonna answer the question on.
Yeah, because I want to address all. I want to address
episode.
basically how people go over it. I want to address each comment or feelings about it, things like that.
Why do you feel like you can or you do, and why don't you?
I just think it's funny. It's not like it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just funny to me.
But some people honestly don't believe in not anything else outside of going to their church and being a part of their church service and being there and being in the building. Yeah. Some people feel like that's the only way.
I just think the internet's opened up a lot of things, and it gives you the ability. It gives these people the ability to sell holy water online.
Yeah,
you've seen this.
Oh yeah, you can literally be anything you want to be.
Infi.
That's faucet water.
Infi.
Yeah.
Infi.
We already fallen.
They can sell holy water on the internet.
Yeah. Yep. Why are you so surprised by that? It's holy.
Can you get the word on the internet?
Oh, I can say that.
Can you get the word on the internet?
Can you?
Alright, so that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Like, I love this episode already.
I love this podcast.
I definitely love this podcast. Absolutely. But today, man, this was on another level. I love this drink. Like, I was happy with this one.
I'm satisfied.
I'm happy with all of them. You know, I like all the episodes that we have. But this one, I don't know.
Do you listen to our episodes?
No. No.
Do you go back and watch our episodes?
No, I don't.
I think I like skim through, but I haven't watched a full one.
I don't like seeing myself.
It's not that I don't like seeing myself. It was like, nigga, I was there. You know what I'm saying? I did the shit. You watch it. Let me know how you like it.
Yeah, I don't like watching myself, man. I get real like, I don't even know what the word is for it, but like, I don't know. That's how I feel. Like, it feels icky. You know what I mean? I just said the word icky. Who am I?
Right.
I must really live in LA.
You do.
I like avocado.
With some LA shit,
and I said icky.
I had kombucha the other day.
I just had kombucha today, and then they gave it to me in a shot.
Who am I?
I don't know who I am.
I gotta go back home.
My life has changed.
It has drastically.
Who am I?
I don't know.
Am I Hollywood?
Very.
Are we Hollywood?
I feel like this. Like, I pick my dog shit up. You know what I'm saying? And if you know me, that's just not left.
Yeah. Back home, they don't do that shit.
They don't do that shit.
Fuck that.
I picked my dog shit up today, bro.
Watch yourself. That's what we tell you. Just watch that shit on the ground.
Right. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Look where you going.
Yo, as a kid, have you ever like fell in shit like playing outside or anything like that? No, I haven't either. How do you get through that like throughout your whole life, not falling in shit? Because back in the day, that was never a thing, picking up dog shit, right? That's a new thing.
That is a new thing.
Right? So just imagine, like, we played a lot in parks. You take the dog to the park, and there wasn't dog parks back in the day.
Yeah.
So, like, if you just fell, like, which we fell all the time, why did we ever fall in dog shit?
I don't know. I think
this is not the question of the week, guys. This is not the question of the week. Hood dogs for me, like, they were, I
guess they were.
Hood dogs always stayed in the
They
backyard.
were tied
too.
out. Yeah, they were tied up.
They never came in the house.
Hood dogs just weren't outside running
Yeah.
through the fields. You know what I'm saying? They were in the fucking backyard.
I want to talk about this
My
because
uncle's dog was in the fucking backyard.
that's my depiction of dogs. Okay, and animals, just in general. They're outside. We got dogs that come inside, that type of thing. Yeah, our dogs were allowed inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's just a whole new like wave of the way people operate and act with dogs and pets and things like that.
Yeah.
That I really don't understand. But we'll get to that another
We're gonna
time.
splash on that another
Yeah,
time.
we're gonna have to talk about that another time because I'm really passionate about that. I don't understand.
Oh man.
I don't understand.
Oh man.
Just being honest. Just being honest.
But in the meantime, we appreciate you motherfuckers coming back.
Shout out Redface in the building. Redface, baby.
We back in Hype Beast Central.
Hype Beast Central.
For another one, episode 4. Thank you
Episode
guys.
4.
Always thank you guys for tuning in, showing us love. Keep that coming. Let us know, how we doing. Send us topics. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you want us to debate about, what you want us to talk about in these episodes.
Yep.
We're always open for feedback.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corner 103 as well. Once again,
Yeah.
corner103.com if you're looking for, an amazing wine selection. It's one of the best. Like we've been drinking on this.
No cap.
We've been drinking it's not.
No cap.
We've been drinking on this like for the past 3 weeks, really. Well, really 3 episodes, really.
Yeah.
This is one of the best wine, critters that I've had. Right, smooth the way it goes down, the taste, everything. It's awesome. I'm Hollywood. I use the word awesome.
Awesome.
Right, it's really really good. So once again, shout out to Corner 103.
Yeah.
This is the Pinot Noir that we're drinking on today.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of different selections as well. So check them out. Corner103.com. Follow them on Instagram at Corner103. Very very simple. And thank you again, guys, for checking us out.
Yeah.
Follow us as well at Unsolicited Culture on Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow us on subscribe to us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find, access and direct links to all of our, content on our Instagram page. So just follow our links and you'll be able to find everything there.
And listen. I need you guys, when this drops, all right? I need you guys to go under the comments, and I'm gonna know if you watched to this point.
Yeah.
Go under the comments and let me know, is Maurice light skinned or not?
All right.
Is Maurice light skinned or not?
All right. And I just want to give a little bit of context.
I know I just threw that out there.
If you call Drake light skin, and then you look at me and you call me light skin, that's the issue. Because Drake is yellow.
And how is it an issue?
Not an issue, you're right.
Because y'all both light skinned.
I'm black regardless. But regardless of any color, I don't have an issue with any. But what I'm saying is, he light skin.
And you are?
I'm Morris Chestnut to him.
Light skin. I need y'all to comment, alright? We wrapping it. We ain't going no more.
Oh, once again, sorry because I didn't finish. YouTube, check us out. Subscribe, comment, like, everything. Share, whatever you got to do with it. SoundCloud, follow, listen, like, share. Spotify. I know y'all got Spotify out there. I know you got YouTube. I know you got SoundCloud.
Yeah.
But I know you got Spotify as well. Listen. Follow, download our shit.
Mm-hmm.
The more downloads we get, the further we can take this shit.
Yeah. And you all are a part of the conversation.
Absolutely.
We really want to make sure that our listeners feel like they're a part of the conversation. This is a conversation that we're having with each other, but as well with you guys. So
ask any of our followers.
Yeah.
If you ask any of our followers about us, they know we like, they know that we interact with. These are people that we know.
Yeah.
We're just those type of people.
Yeah.
Right? We may not interact with some random people or our Uber drivers or plane, passengers that are like, aisle members, whatever it may be. We may not interact with them, right? But we gonna fuck with y'all because y'all fuck with us.
Right, there you go.
Right?
We show love when love's shown.
All right.
And with that, guys, this has been another episode 4.
Yep, of unsolicited
more
culture.
to come. More to come. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep going on and on. We didn't talk about. Are we going to talk about Labor Day yet? Or are we going to save that one for?
We're going to save that.
Oh, we're going to save that.
No, actually, you know what? Labor Day, we got some dope shit coming. We'll share it. We'll probably, because I think that might be the next thing that we do. But just be on the lookout. We'll have some information that's going up on the Instagram. If you follow us, you'll see it.
Right. If it's not, you guys will definitely see it.
Wrap this shit up, B.
Hey, this has been another one. Check it. Listen, Jay-Z, I don't understand the move that you made. You know what I'm saying? But I'm open to allowing you to show us progress, allowing you to, help the NFL speed up their timeline and really start to understand the injustices that go on every day in the Black and brown community. I support it, bro. You have my support. All right. As far as you being my Uber driver, if I don't want to talk to you, if I come in and I'm quiet, respect that shit. Don't force the conversations on me. Don't make me feel like I have to talk to you. And let me the fuck out. If I actually be let out somewhere. If it's on a corner in the busy, if I want to be let out, don't make me feel unsafe. Yeah. I want to be let out. Period.
And if I get in the car, yes, I'm ready, bitch. Fucking ass.
Straight like that. City girls, period. And Lord, please don't ever let my pilot come how that one drunk bitch. How that one stewardess, flight attendant did on her flight. Don't ever let my pilot come like that.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. And then last one. Question of the week.
Question of the week.
Can you get the word on the internet?
I can't wait to touch on that one.
All right. We're out of here.
Guys.
Peace.